Our First Alert team coverage continues now with Casey Baylor. She's live at the Salt Dome in Brooklynville, Baltimore County. So what are you seeing there right now? Well, it's snowing. I see that.
It's definitely coming down here, Denise. Definitely feeling a little bit like rain when it hits my hand, but you can kind of see here on my arm that the snow is definitely accumulating. Taking a look right behind me, you can see a couple plow trucks are here out at work, hard at work actually, getting some more salt back on those trucks before they head back out on the roads to treat them. You know, this is all part of the plan for the State Highway Administration. But keep in mind, they started all of this work last night. Now, this is an all hands on deck approach, but it's nothing these crews have not seen before. Now, crews are already in staging areas preparing to treat and clear the road as the snow falls. Now, Charlie Gishler with the State Highway Administration says they expect to use almost all of the 2,800 pieces of statewide equipment they have to handle this weather. Now, with this storm expected to bring more than 6 inches of snow across southern Maryland, Gishler says crews will keep a very close eye on those areas.
We'll have to bring in maybe some extra contractors to concentrate in those areas to make sure that they're not getting snow covered. It is our goal to try to get down to bare pavement between 4 and 6 hours after a storm ends. That's our goal. We try our best to do that.
And a bit of advice for Gishler. He says if you don't have to be out here in this weather, don't. And if you do have to come out here for any reason, he says try and stay as far away as possible from these trucks. Again, they are working to keep those roads clear and working to keep you safe. Reporting live here on your corner in Baltimore County, I'm Casey Baylor for WJZ.
All right, thank you, Casey. Now let's check in with Kelsey Kushner. She's keeping an eye on the situation in Howard County. Snow there yet, Kels?
Denise, well, within the last hour, the snow certainly has picked up here. Now, you may remember at 5 o'clock, we did show our viewers that the snow was coming down, but it wasn't necessarily sticking to the roads or the sidewalks. Completely different story here now. You can see behind me that the snow is starting to coat the roadways here in Columbia. Now, in Howard County Public Schools, they were let out 3 hours early so students could get home before the worst of this snowstorm. We know the First Alert Weather Team has forecasted anywhere from 3 to 6 inches in this area. The county executive, Calvin Ball, has issued a code blue alert through the night. So if you need a warming shelter, there are places available to go to. And the executive says that they have brined the roads in preparation for the snow and their crews are on standby.
Whenever we get around 5 to 7 inches, we try to have all roads start getting cleaned 12 to 18 hours after the entirety of the snowstorm. But the good thing is, with it being a slow and steady, our teams are going to keep working, and we're hopeful to keep the roads safe. While the snow is in its most intense time, we just ask that people try to stay off the roads and be safe.
And echoing really off what Casey said earlier, officials down here in Howard County say, you know, if you don't have to be out in this weather, it's best just to stay inside and let their crews do their work to clear the road. For now, reporting live, Kelsey Kushner for WJZ.
All right, thank you, Kelsey. And our First Alert team coverage continues with Vania Brown and First Alert traffic, because with snow coming down, I'm sure that's going to impact commuters.
It absolutely has been impacting those roads and unfortunately the drivers as well. We've got a new incident through Talbot County, closing down your roadway both ways. This is between Airport Road and US Route 50, where we are seeing this new incident. This is right where you want to be slowing down, folks. Lots of slick conditions out there. We see the response on the scene and cars getting by on US Route 50, passing by a bit of a slow crawl, even on that stretch of roadway. This is an area to avoid. There is some good news further south on the Eastern Shore Drive through Dorchester County on US Route 50 eastbound at Maryland 331. This earlier incident involving the tractor trailer has finally been cleared from your roadway, but we are still seeing lots of snow on the ground, and luckily the speeds have been lowered. Some people have their blinkers on, which is a good idea. Now, be on the lookout for your ride through Anne Arundel County at the Bay Bridge. There is a disabled vehicle that blocks the right lane right around Sandy Point on that westbound stretch. That's your First Alert traffic and weather update.
All right, thank you, Vania. Let's take a look now at the situation on the roads from Mobile 13. Again, we're not even at the heart of the storm. The heaviest is yet to come. And the reminder we've been hearing all day, stay off the roads unless you have to be out. And you can get the First Alert forecast, excuse me, anytime with the free CBS News app. You can scan the QR code on your screen or download it for free in the App Store.